Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing great out there. My name is Viraj and welcome back to my channel Data Crafts. For today, we are going to tackle another SQL problem about categorizing store members based on the number of visits and purchase activity. For that purpose, we would be using a common table expression, then left join, and case statements to assign a category to each member based on the conversion rate. Now the problem, like the given is that we have been provided with three tables, that is the member table, the visits table, and the purchase table. And we need to figure out like write a report to categorize each member based on the purchase activity. So how would you do it? And the conversion rate is given over here. It's 100 into a total number of purchases by the total number of visits. So to solve the issue, the first thing is we will go with the visits table. From the visits table, we could determine the total number of visits for each member. The next step is, of course, using the purchase table by like let's left join the visits table with the purchase table. After left joining it, we will try to figure out the total number of purchases by each member. When you get these two columns, we just need to multiply it with 100 and we will get a conversion rate. After getting the conversion rate, we will apply case statements to differentiate based on the categories, that is the diamond, gold, silver, and bronze. So yeah, let's solve the problem. The first step is, of course, you would be selecting the member ID from the visits table, comma, then goes the count. I would just name it as total visits from group by. Group by member. Total visits. Okay. As total visits. Member ID. Yep. Sorry. So you could see that we get a output where we have the total number of visits for every member, and let's convert it into a common table expression because we won't be needing it right now, the output query. Now the next step is, of course, what I would do is I would left join the visits table with the purchase table based on the foreign key, that is visit ID, and I would be grouping it based on the member ID. Now uh, I would be needing only the member ID. So the alias for the visits table is V. Okay. uh, just sorry, comma. Yes, I directly need the count, right? Count of, comma, purchase. The next step is, of course, you like I would be using the purchase table. So the alias for the purchase table is P, and we would be left joining the visits table by using the visits ID. And as I've said earlier that the alias for visits table is V, using uh, visit ID, as both the tables have the same column name, so I don't need to use the on clause to like specify on which column you are going to join. You could just directly use the using because both the column names are same. And the next step is, of course, we would be needing the group by v dot mem id. So these are the output. You could see that these are the member ID who have purchased certain products from whatever store are they purchasing from the particular store. Now let's convert it into a common table expression because this thing is also required at some later point. CT2, as I'm very bad at naming stuff, but I'll try my best. Now, what you could do is you could directly like join the total count purchase and the total visits column with the member ID, because at the very end we need an output with the member ID, name and category. After joining the total visits and total count purchase, you just need to apply the conversion rate. So select I would be giving the like the alias for the members table. This one is M. Then the next thing is we are requiring total number of purchases. So I'll directly use this column, and this alias for the CTE2 is A2, and actually we don't need these columns, but uh, just for like having a better like view while solving it, so I'm just using those columns. At the very end, I would be removing both the columns. And for the alias for the CTE common, like the first table would be A1 dot CTE, sorry, A1 dot total visits from members. As I've said earlier, the alias would be M, and yep, M dot. The next step is left join both the tables. Which one? The CTE and CTE2. Left join CTE A1 using. So you could directly use a using clause, because both have the same column name, that is a member ID, this one and this one. So using member ID, once again left join, because we are going to left join another table, CTE2, and the alias would be A2. Yep. Now let's run it. There won't be much issue. Test CTE, sorry. Perfect. Now you could see that we are getting null for certain records. Why we are getting null? Because what happens is that certain members, like there could be certain member, like there could be a member who have registered their name in the particular store but haven't visited once like in the store. That's the reason why we are getting like zero, like null over here. And the second thing is, like even though they have registered their name for the store, and even they have visited the store, but they haven't purchased anything. That's the reason why we could see that Winston is a person. He have visited the store once but have never purchased anything. That's the reason why we are getting null over here. You could use for converting the null value to zero, you could use a coalesce function. And yep, so a LESCE coalesce function. Coalesce function, comma. So yes, we have tackled the problem of null thing. The next step is of course multiplying it with 100. Now I just need to multiply it 100.0. Yes, and divide by this, and I'll name it as conversion rate. So the reason I have used 100.0 is because we are going to divide, like sometimes what happens is that there could be a denominator with floor thing. Floor as in like it is basically float object, like 2.33 or 2.4, something like that. And when you divide integer by float, it creates a problem. So that's the reason why I have like initiated the thing, like you're multiplying it with 100.0 as conversion rate. Okay, it should work. Perfect. Yep, we are getting this thing. Yeah. So in SQL, 0 divided by 0 is always null. It doesn't support 0 divided by 0. You have to use once again Kohli's function to tackle the problem. But now, like rather converting the whole thing into a common table expression, I would use a case statement directly to this part, and based on the criteria, criteria, I would categorize all the people on the conversion rate. Okay, now I just need a case statement. It would be a bit messy code, but you have to do it, right? You have to solve the issue. Yes, copy case equation. Now the first criteria is if a conversion rate is above 80%, which is greater than equals to 80, then it should be diamond, right? DIMOND. When it is less than 80, uh, less than 80 and greater than equals to 50, because the condition is that, right? 50, then it should come as gold. When the last thing is, of course, when it is less than 50, we need to categorize it as silver. Less than 50, then silver. And the last thing is, of course, like if no member have visited the store, we have to like state that he have been categorized as bronze. You don't need to convert the null thing because it doesn't really matter. We are just looking for 100, 0 and 30 and 53. Anything null means that the person have never visited the store, not purchased anything in the store. Yeah. Conversion rate. BRONZE bronze. I need some proper. Now it is looking a bit of clean, but case when else and as category. The problem has stated that we could resolve the output in any order. Okay, from members left join MCT. Okay, this should work with no problem. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's beats. So that's the whole breakdown for the query. We used common table expression, this one. Then we to simplify counting things like counting total visits and as well as the purchase thing, and applied a case statement over here to categorize each member based on their conversion rate, and used coilies to handle null values as well as missing data. Actually, there was missing data. Yes, the null value. And the final result categorize each member as diamond, gold, silver, and bronze based on their store visit and purchase behavior. So when you're working as a data analyst at a particular store and you want to initiate a loyalty program like categorization, we have seen like when you go and visit gold at a particular store, it could be Kalyan Jewelers or PNGs or some stuff like that. They do take your name, ID, and everything, right? And they also like keep a record of what other things you're buying at the store. Based on the buying history and the total number of frequency, they like they create a like loyalty program with the customers. Whenever a customer buys a tons of, not tons, but a lot grams of gold, it could be 50, 30, anything. Based on that, they give certain points to every member, and if the points exceed, they give certain discounts, or it could be any offers or something like that to keep up the customer retention. So uh, like that stuff must be that is the stuff that we are doing over here, like like creating a loyalty program coordination. I hope by this program you have got an idea that how this problem could be related to a real world problem and how it is solved using like basic common table expression or counting or coilies or stuff like that. I hope you have understood how this works. Do try it yourself, because only if you try you will get an idea how it works. And if you have any like issue or how to solve the problem, do reach me in the comments section or just ping me on my LinkedIn. And yeah, do let me know if you have any problem in SQL or data analysis stuff. uh, Happy to connect and have a discussion. Yep. Thanks for watching, and if this video has really helped you, please do like, subscribe, as well as hit the bell icon, and do follow a data parsha for more SQL insights. And be safe, be happy, and till we meet the next time. Bye bye.